Tappa Film Production House. Tappa, 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 Tappa Film Production House. 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 It's the Tappa Film Production House. Yo, lens cap. Pow! Don't forget your lens cap. Don't lose your lens cap. Don't lose that lens cap. Pan, pan, pan. Whip, pan, whip, whip, whoop, pan, whip, tilt. Ooh. Truck, 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 truck. Pedestal, pedestal, pedestal. Roll, 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 roll. Sway. We're gonna sway. Gonna sway. Gonna sway. Yo, gonna sway with the Super 8. Super 8 swaying. Super 8 swaying. Gonna rotate, rotate, rotate. Roll. Whoa. Roll, roll. Whoa. Roll, 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 roll. What is up? What is up? Where are they? Where are they, Oscar? I don't know. I'm super blown out. He's blown out because the detail in his whites are blowing out. They're blowing out. That's what we call that. Blowing out when you make the blacks go extra black. You call that crunching blacks. Crunching, crunchy blacks. Crunching the blacks, blowing out the whites. Yo. Yo, 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 yo. What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? What up on the real, the real, the real, the real? Where is everybody? 2 viewers yesterday. Jeez. Why? Why? Well, gotta be careful of these glasses. You can see the reflections of everything. You don't want to see everything. Whoa, look at the monitor I'm looking at. Whoa, bro. Bro, that's pretty wildin'. It's lit. Ha! Lit. That's lit. Oh, that's what they call it. They call it lit nowadays. Totally lit. Lit, lit, lit. What is up, everybody? You are on The Real Marcoux. Do I see any viewers yet? Not yet. I don't see anybody. Said it was alerting my followers. Not like I have many. I have like 97 followers. I need 3 more. 3 more and I'm the big hundo. Hundo Marcoux. Whoop. Yo, where is everybody? Come on, come on, come on, come on. Wait for that feed, waiting for that feed flow. Maybe I need to get some beats rolling. Let's see. Possibly. Yeah, we'll go with the hush. Hush, hush, hush. And grits is always good. We'll go grits. Grits, grits, grits. Get your grits on. Grits. Why don't you play grits? Welcome to The Real Marcoux. Hope you're getting your work done. That light is blown out and I don't like it. Don't like the blown out light. Like the detail. Put the detail in the aspect ratio. Yo. Where are the Tappa Film crew? Where'd they go? Where'd they go? I don't know. I don't know. I can't blow. Ooh, too many wrinkles. Too many wrinkles. Old 90s Marcoux with a place to be. Trying to say if you can see these double sunglasses. I don't know. I don't know. Don't know where they go. They're here. I'll just go like this for a long time until anyone shows up. We'll see. See if anybody just like picks up the feed and they're like, whoa, Marcoux's going nutty. It seems like I get more analytics when I move my hands. It seems like I get more viewership when I move my hands or I rap. I don't think so, no. Let's dance. Ooh, he's got a sway. Whoa. Topsy-turvy. All off the edge. house. I did it. He fell. I consider that a success. What are you doing to me? Hey, did you hurt something? Oh, I'm sorry, Oscar. Just trying to help you out there. Looks like you were having some trouble. Where'd the beat go? Where'd it go? It's probably all blown out in the feed, I imagine. That is not going to help viewer retention. Hey, where is everyone? This is going to be Lonely Marcoux Show. Lonely Tuesday Marcoux Show. I'm crying under these sunglasses. Crying. The tears are flowing. My voice is cracking. Yeah, feeling that pain. How you guys doing? Hope you had a good Makeup Monday. Hope you had a good Mental Health Monday. Oh my gosh, I have my first viewer. My first viewer. I'm so excited. I am so excited about that. I waved at it. Yo, how you doing, Kevin? See the new assignment? Got some cool stuff to see on the YouTube eventually. Maybe you were on the YouTube. And you were like, Marcoux feeling lonely. Maybe I'm going to pop on the IG and say hi. Hi. Eee. Yo. It's the Real Marcoux Show. Something like that. A show. A thing. A flickering light. I don't know. That hurt my eyes. Don't try this at home, folks. I hope you guys are all doing well. Got some cool stuff to share on the YouTube. Yeah. Sip this coffee. Nice and warm. Nice and warm this morning. Throw that over there behind the camera. We'll see if that spills all over everything. Yeah, probably not a good idea, Marcoux. Throw it over here. Yeah. So, welcome. I did put a new assignment on the, what do you call it? The Google Classroom, the Google. Yeah. I don't know if that's the right term. Probably not. But, yeah, there's a new assignment out there. It's called The Real Distant Recipe. Perhaps my favorite of the bunch. Definitely my favorite of the bunch. The Real Distant Recipe. You might think, oh yeah, I gotta cook something for Marcoux. Yeah, sure, cook something for Marcoux. I'll pick it up takeout style. Well, it can be a literal recipe. It could be a figurative recipe. It could be an abstract recipe. It could be a blueprint. It could be a recipe for success. It could be a blueprint for a film. I just saw one came in like the last minute before I went live from the Real Ray. Shout out to the Real Ray getting his stuff done. And I'm so excited he has a rough draft for his senior films. Woo! Got my first rough draft for my senior film, so I'm excited to see it. Really excited to see that one. Yeah, but couple ums this morning. The Real Distant Recipe, you know, it's up for your interpretation. It's a 30-second film. It's a little longer, but you do have that photography option. I want at least, if you're going to do the photography option, I want at least 6 pictures to illustrate that transition, that recipe. So recipe, when you look at the definition, it's like taking different parts to create something new. That's what a recipe is all about. That recipe for success, recipe for emotion, recipe for all kinds of stuff. One of my favorite pieces, actually I should post it today too, is my recipe for motion. It's a really nice piece. Maybe I'll share my entire concentration reel today. It's pretty rad. No purple step today. I don't know, it was just you and purple step yesterday. It's kind of fun. I was a little, you know, Mondays are terrible for me. I am not a Monday guy. Not a Monday guy. Oh man, it's like, oh, I enjoy my weekend so much, just like breathing in the fresh air, and then Monday comes. Oh boy, Monday. Never was a Monday guy. Never was an early morning guy. Still am not a early morning guy. A little grumpy. Yep. But yeah, if you're over on the YouTube, you're probably not seeing much, so I might as well get something flowing over there. Yeah, I thought it might actually start off kind of funny. Yeah, I did a piece. There was that ALS Ice Bucket Challenge. It was me and my daughter, Juna. Oh, she's so cute back in the day. Back in the day, so cute. So yeah, see how that looks on the YouTube. But this is kind of funny. Look at me, that hippie Marcoux. I was challenged by Julius. Shout out 185. 185's father, Emerson. Congratulations, Preston. You're graduating. I wanted to be there this weekend. Watching you walk, buddy. Instead, we'll watch this bucket fall on my head. Look at me wearing that like King Bob shirt. King Bob Marley. Ooh, he's the king. Yeah, so right now I'm getting really confused. I'm like, oh yeah, you gave me that ice bucket challenge, so filled up a bucket full of ice, and here we go. It's a slow motion. Here it goes. It's gonna move. This is the moment where I'm like, oh, what am I thinking? Slow motion. Oh, I could feel it. I could just feel that pain. Feeling that pain. The ice flow down my back. Ouch! Oh my gosh, the real Denzel. My goodness, welcome, bro. If you're on the YouTube, you could check out my ALS ice bucket challenge from back in the day. Oh, it's a wet Marcoux. It's a real wet dog looking Marcoux. Yo. Yeah, those cute little emoticon waves, emojis, emoticons, whatever. Saw Facebook came up with a new emoticon, looked kind of cheesy. Little cheese ball. Yeah, but that's, oh my god, look how skinny he is. Disgusting. I had a lot more hair back then. I used to shave the cheeks. I don't shave the cheeks anymore. I like going all natural. All natural. Oh, what a wet Marcoux. I'll show you that again just in case you missed it. And my little daughter. Oh, she's so cute. What a cutie. Oh, that's my little daughter. She's beautiful. Yeah. So the Ice Bucket Challenge, challenged by Preston Powell's father. Shout out to you, Real Julius. Shout out, bro. Check them out. Check them out sometime. They're DJing all the time. If you like IG like I do, I like checking out a couple good follows. Learn Filmmaking. Go check out Learn Filmmaking. They have great IG lives. Real professional filmmakers, and they talk to them like every weekend. I love that IG live. Shout out to 36 Cinema. Wu-Tang's starting up a Shaolin old school movie thing. Oh, here comes the ice bucket. Quick, switch to YT, the YouTube. Here it comes. Oh, he's dry and he's wet. Oh, feels good. It's refreshing. Refreshing. Play with slow-mo. You're doing the real distant recipe right now. Do the recipe of slow motion. Show me that. What makes up slow motion? Frames per second? Slow motion. Oh, I can see Oscar in the my reflection. That's kind of chill. That's kind of chill. Oh yeah, that's a sopping wet Marcoux right there. We're 15 minutes in, folks. Try my best. Try my best. We're in the shades today. Kind of like these things. These might become a permanent thing, I think. It's kind of nice because I don't see the bags under my eyes. It's like an illusion that I might be a little younger. That wet Marcoux. That wet Marcoux beard. Ugh. Skinny. Need to eat more. I eat like a tank, man. Everyone tells me I have like a hollow leg. Yeah, so that was that ALS challenge. Feel free to come up with challenges. You know, I'm seeing a lot of TikTok challenges, a lot of cool stuff, keeping everyone active. It's a beautiful day out, though. Try to get outside. Avoid the screen for a little bit. Definitely don't binge watch nothing. Try a marathon. Try watching a marathon of media marathon. Oh, I like that. Double M. Yeah. So yeah, if you're interested in the real distant recipe, I'll show you my concentration reel. One of my first ones when I first started this assignment. If I can find it. Working on it, folks. Energy went down. What happened, Marcoux? I don't know, dude. Don't know. Ooh, that's an interesting one. Ooh, I might show you that a little later. Ooh, that's a good one. That is a good one. Shout out to the real Burbank. Oh boy. Shout out to that crew. We made a killer film out on Block Island. I'm going to show you that in a moment. Now let's watch it right now. Let's check this out. It's a little freaky. This is a horror film that we made out on Block Island in 2011 called Judith. This is a teaser. Yeah, Saw was a film that I made back in the day. Never got fully released, actually. I have the workstation sitting over here. I'll probably get to working on that, hopefully. Once school winds down and stuff like that, if we're still quarantined, I'll have a lot of time on my hands to get some stuff done. I have some newer film ideas, though, that I wanted to get done. But yeah, I'll just play that out again, just like kind of talk through some of the stuff. Um, when you can actually see. So yeah, it was a film about this girl that it's kind of like a mystery piece. I shot all this underwater footage because it was about like this plane crash that she was in, and yeah, so this is all footage I took underwater scuba diving with a GoPro camera, and yeah, I was inside of an abandoned plane, actually about like maybe 80 feet down, so it's quite scary. Cool airplane footage. And then we went to Block Island and we spent a whole month shooting out there. We camped out. Watch out for ticks. I shot this stuff. All this stuff is my cinematography. And yeah, so I liked a lot of handheld kind of camera movement in this. If anything, if this was a concentration, it would be about handheld and camera shake. I like this follow focus right here from her eye to the tip of the arrowhead. And then we had this fire scene. This was wild. We actually lost a camera this day. We didn't lose it, but a camera got splashed and it went out of commission. Luckily, we had 2 cameras. If you're doing a big camera shoot or a big film project, make sure you have 2 cameras, because if one camera gets splashed or something and it starts malfunctioning, you need to be prepared. Yeah, this is all Block Island. This is out in the field of Block Island. She finds this gun, and that's an interesting shot right there, because I had eliminated a boat in the background. Actually, there was a boat back there, and I literally, if you can see the boat, tell me. But I got rid of the boat. There was a boat literally like right around here, and I matted it out, and I motion tracked the shot. It probably took me like a week just to get rid of a boat that was right here. So I had this nice clean shot, so it looked like an abandoned island. And then we had, of course, we had like flash points. We had blanks, so that way this gun would look like it fired off. And then this shot right here, we had the OTS shot over the shoulder of the, she's kind of practicing her shots. And this was interesting because we had another guy with a paintball gun shooting at the rock as she was shooting. So the gun would let off the smoke and the fire, but we had someone with a paintball gun shooting at the rock, so it looked like it was getting hit by her bullets. And we had little strings attached to these rocks as well. So when we got the close-up, we could show the rock fell, right? So that was interesting. And then I had to go in later and I had to mat out those fishing lines. So this is interesting. A dark full moon shoot. We went out to go shoot this shoot special maybe a month later. And then this shot right here, it's kind of like this weird moment where she's dressing her arm. She's bleeding from a scratch she got in the woods. And there's blood on her leg. Love the reflection right there. This is a really good film. Need to get finished, but it had a lot of info in it. I don't even know if we shot everything that we really needed. So in a way, you know, time escapes you. This was about 9 years ago, so thinking about cutting into a short or something like that. But it's interesting. She exists on the island world, but she also exists in Olneyville. She exists as a homeless woman, kind of like ragtag, a little too clean right there. But a little bit of color grading goes a long way. It's my buddy Bill. He gets his head blown off. We did a lot of gory special effects with tubes and compressors and blood spurting out of people's heads and stuff, and it was fun. This shot right here is me running towards the dark cloth man who is haunting her throughout that whole film. So yeah, there's a little teaser. Mr. Marcoux does make films. Been making them for years. Since I was in 7th grade, I've been making films. Shout out to the real Deck, the real Bob Deck, my old art teacher, awesome teacher. Yeah, I'm gonna get into that concentration stuff. I really didn't get much work on the pipeline for virtual crits, which is something that I want to see. I want to see more work on the virtual crit side, so we get more viewer retention. No one really watches these things unless they have some reason to watch, right? Like the real Arnaldo, the real Franlism, the real Purple Step, the real Jonathan F. What's this piece right here? Oh, the real Caden. You're rocking it all the time. See if I can find 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. What is this piece right here? What's she? Sit. Oh, it's another time lapse. Another time lapse in the place to be. Where dost my concentration reel go? Where dost it go? That was that. That's a special one. We'll watch that in a moment. Ah, here it is. So this is my whole concentration reel. So this is pretty cool. Maybe you guys will like watching this. Let's take a peek. So my 5 count.
Come on. Walk.
So that was my definition. pause it there because that particular piece is really the one I wanted to show you. The recipe for motion. And as you can see, it's really abstract. It's a little surreal. The sound is pretty wild. I got that sound from NASA had released Sounds of Space. So I took a bunch of sounds from space, sound recordings they made in space, and mixed them all up to make the recipe for motion. And then we had filmed in a documentary this man going through archives of films. You can see him cranking the real film. So I thought that was interesting because it draws a connection to actual time-based media. And then I had these mason jars with these June bug carcasses, these actually shells. They had molted their shells every season. We find them all over the place. They're really creepy looking, but I love them. They're so cool looking. So I put them in the mason jars, and then I took the mason jars and I just kind of like, I set up my camera and I just spun the mason jars with these these molted shells on them, and I thought it looked really cool. And I started moving the mason jars around too while I rotated the mason jars. So created this interesting kind of reel thing going on, similar to the reels that you saw of the film splicer that he has there, right? So it was abstract, you know, it was abstract, surreal, a little figurative with the characters, and my concentration there was pushing different kinds of color grades. So I made, instead of the traditional of making your blacks kind of blue and your midtones kind of, you know, orange seems to be the trend nowadays, I was trying to flip it. I was trying to make my blacks look red and my mids look blue. So I was trying to like break a trend in the color grading process in that to give it that certain look. But I'll give you another look at that one. This is my recipe. So recipe doesn't necessarily have to be you making oodles and noodles. You can do something kind of like abstract. So here's that recipe again. At the end, you notice that the shots of the film reel are in slow motion, but I also did something called ramping. And that's when you take slow motion and you speed it up incrementally, right? So it's not just like, oh, this is slow motion, oh, this is fast. You are like speeding it up, right? So I did that with keyframing effects to capture that kind of like ramp up of speed. That's what we call that, ramping. You could also ramp down, right? So when you overcrank, that's another term for slow motion. Overcrank is capturing slow motion because you're capturing more frames per second, so it looks smoother in slow motion. But if you undercrank something, so if you, well, when you play that back, it's going to be faster. That's undercranking, right? So when you ramp something, you can have that transition from an overcrank to an undercrank feeling, right? But the key is shooting it in slow motion, so you have all the frames per second. You can make the decision later what's going to be fast, what's going to be slow, right? That's an interesting way to approach that project. So yeah, I'm not going to show you any more of my concentration reel because I do want the other concentration pieces to be a surprise. I always like that. Yo, shout out the real Jovan. Shout out to Art History. Shout out to Art History. Shout out to Art History. I gotta always shout out Art History. Shout out to the Magic Lantern. What? Magic Lantern, one of the first projectors ever. Oh yeah. Oof. Gotta stop burping live because that's pretty disgusting and very immature. Very, very immature. So I'm trying to. I have the coffee, so, you know, probably game. We're on the blacks today, you know. Always important as a cinematographer always to have like a good black suit or black collared shirt, because if you're on stage you want to be disappearing, you don't want to show yourself, so it's always good to be like kind of a video ninja, right? I have a lot of like all black outfits that I have, and you know, I just felt like wearing this today. Why not? Yeah, crazy day. Shout out to George Malaise. Shout out to Rear Window. Shout out to one of my favorite films by Alfred Hitchcock. Yo, I don't know. We're 31 minutes in, folks. For seniors, if you are watching, I don't know if you are, I'm going to try to keep a Google call open for the next half hour or so. Or hour, I don't know. I might just leave it open for a while. I was going to send it your way, so keep an eye on your email inboxes and join if you feel like it. I just want to get some of your feelings about what's going on with this senior show. I just got my first senior film sent to me, my first rough draft sent to me by Shout Out to the Real Ray. And I've been seeing some excellent work. Shout out the real John F. Shout out the real Patrick, right? Shout out Azarius. Shout out Aiden. Shout out the real Jovan. Shout out the real Efrel. Dude, I can't wait to see your film. Your film is such a good idea. Oh, man. And you have the perfect scenario to do it. It's all in your house. Who knew that you would have wrote a film that was going to all be in your house? Pretty wild. I look like I'm looking at Oscar right now. These glasses are a little strange. Definitely. Maybe I'll wear them all week. I don't know. Getting tired of seeing the bags under my eyes. All these things I'm covering up. One thing I'm going to work on is designing some masks. I want some full masks with like holes here that'll actually prevent me from getting any COVID. But yeah, we got to do some cool mask designs because masks look cheesy right now. They're so played out. Well, what can you say, you know? Had a good mental health Monday yesterday. I just kind of like did a lot of deep meditation and looking at my IG feed and noticing that no work was getting completed. Oh my gosh, why? Can't do it all. Can't do it all. Gonna try though. I'm so funny. I'm hilarious. Oh gosh. Not hilarious, dude. Wicked corny. Can't believe this guy just actually said lit. You're not lit. Yeah, well, you just fell over, and I'm not picking you up this time. Huh. Hey, let me up. I've fallen and I can't get up. Oh, man. All right. I'll help you out. There you go. How you doing? You feel better now? Yeah, I feel much better. Great. That's good for you. Okay, so yeah, not much. I don't know. If you guys have any questions, any requests, feel free to hit me in the feed, but I'm probably going to wrap it pretty soon. We're in 34 minutes in, folks, and I want to give some time for my seniors to call in if they want to join the hangout. So, shout out, seniors. Call the hangout, and if you don't call today, probably going to set up another hangout tomorrow or something. And I'm just going to keep opening up the hangout line and see if anybody calls. I'm getting lonely over here, guys. Come on. Like, I got better things to do. I understand. There's a lot better things than talking to this guy. This guy, yeah. I'm here for you. I'm here for you if you want to talk. Weirdo. Anyways, yeah, I had some other stuff, but I think I want to tease that for tomorrow. You know, I have some stuff that I want to share. I just kind of dumped from an older hard drive. I just pulled up that recipe for motion that I've been looking for forever. And I had to pull it off an old YouTube stream because I could not find it in the tons and tons and tons of hard drives that I have over here. Yeah, shout out to the Real Purple Step. Yo, give him some follows. Guys doing amazing stuff. Shout out to all those cats. Shout out to the Real Matthew. Shout out to the Real Alec. Shout out Real Matthew. Your definition was sick. I loved it. Landscape. Aw, so cute. The music's weird. I hope I don't get a copyright infringement flag for that one. Shout out to the Real Diana doing some awesome animation work. If you want to concentrate on animation, go with it. Boom. Nice move. I love that. Shout out to the Real Pat F. Shout out to the Real Pat F. Yo, that's the best picture I've seen in a while. about quarantine. Oh my gosh, it's hilarious. We need some lighthearted stuff these days. Smooth stream today. Smooth stream today, guys. Pretty smooth. Shout out to the real Kalia. She had an excellent countdown. Beyonce is totally suing me now. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Beyonce, call me up. Maybe we can negotiate. This is for educational purposes only. This guy. Yeah, educational purposes only. Don't sue me. I will prepare my legal team. See you later. All right, cool. Guys, we're 37 minutes in, folks. And try to wrap it up. We got a hump day episode coming up tomorrow. One more time, I'll give you the splash. And we'll play it out so you can hear it. Thank you so much, Julius Powell. I really appreciate it when a parent of a student really appreciates their teacher like this. It's just very awesome.
Can I get down?
Yeah, you can get down. You should get out of here. So I challenge two-time gold medalist John Kemp, Bob Hanna. Radio DJ. How's it going, man? Shout out to WAF. And Avi David. And just so you know, this is Bristol water, so it's not really a waste of water. Nobody even did my challenge. And this is going to count as my shower today. Avi. I think I swore a couple times there. That's slow-mo sound. I love it. Well, I think that's a good way to end it. Hope you guys enjoyed the show. Thanks for tuning in. Hope to see you guys tomorrow. Hey, I love seeing you guys, new miners, join again, too. Yo, join up. Give me some ideas. You guys were rocking it. Gosh, so much engagement. I was getting like 50 pictures a day. Let's do that again. I want 50 pictures a day. Jump on that real distant countdown if you haven't done it. Jump on that real definition if you haven't done it. No pressure. If you feel like you're like over it, just jump onto the real distant recipe. That's the meat money melon. 30 seconds. Define something. Recipe style, right? Show me a blueprint for anything. The blueprint for you. The blueprint for success. The blueprint for creating a weird stream. That's this. What are you going to do? I don't know, folks. But I look forward to seeing you guys tomorrow. I'm going to cut it. I'm going to open up that Google Hangout for my seniors. We'll see you tomorrow. You better see a lot of 9th graders because it is a B-Day tomorrow. A-Day today. Figure it out. Keep it real, folks. Peace. Oh, didn't end it yet. Peace. Keep it real. Oh, it's just not ending. Yeah, I do want to end this live video. Someday.